What's going on? Polsky here.
And yes, I done.
And today we're going to talk about Europe.
Let's talk.
So, yes, Satan has been in Europe for the past few weeks. Um, where have you been?
We have been all over Western Europe pretty much. We flew into France. We flew into Paris, France, and from there we took a little journey up to the Netherlands for a few days.
Oh, yeah?
Um, and then we headed south. Yeah, and then we headed south to Spain, and we stayed in Barcelona for a couple of weeks, which was too long for Barcelona. There wasn't 2 weeks worth of stuff to do there, so we got a bit bored. And then we headed from Barcelona over to where did we go next? Then we went to Rome, and then from Rome to Florence, Italy. We've been in Italy for the past week, so we went from Rome to Florence, then Florence to a seaside town. I think it's called Rio Maggiore.
Yeah.
Um, and then from there, we went to Milan, and then Milan, we got to Venice yesterday. So we're in Venice at the moment.
Awesome. Um, are you enjoying your trip?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I've, I've never, as a child, I wasn't too much interested in Europe. When I started to get a bit older, and I guess the idea of going to Europe seemed pretty cool. And now that we're here, that's it's pretty surreal. Like a lot of the stuff, like especially seeing like the Colosseum in Rome
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the canals in it's kind of it's
Yeah, it's pretty
nothing
cool.
like I've ever seen. Yeah, it's nothing like Australia. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And what's it like having all these people talking this different language to you and wondering what they're saying if they're like bagging you for being the stupid tourist you are?
Yeah. A lot of the time you have no idea what they're saying, like all of the time actually, because I speak no other language but shitty Australian English. Um, but you can tell a lot by their eyes. So I've had plenty of people give me daggers and glare at me for being a dumb Australian tourist, especially in the supermarkets when they'll be sitting there asking me a simple question like, would you like a bag or do you want your receipt? And I'll go, sorry, I don't understand. And then they just kind of go, and then English and go, do you want the bag? Yeah, thank you. So I think from what I've read and from what we've experienced is, I think they like to see a little bit of effort. Um, but some people, we have run into quite a few nice people. A lot of the people in Amsterdam are really friendly. In the Netherlands, all the Dutch people, they're really cool. They speak a lot of English up there though. So
Yeah. Um, so what's it like with these ages long trips with the planes and what have you?
oh man, the longest one, the longest plane ride was 14 hours, I think it was, and that was from Singapore to Paris.
That's
And
a long time.
I reckon, yeah, man, I reckon we slept for about half of it. But when you wake up from a 7 hour sleep and there's still 7 hours more to go, you start to lose your mind a little bit, and it's so hot in the planes, like it's so warm. The one of one of the other trips we did was from Paris to Barcelona, and we did it by bus. Unbeknown to me, I thought I actually booked train tickets and didn't look at the journey time. And then it wasn't until after I'd bought non-refundable tickets that I realised that we were travelling by a coach. So the quarters were quite small, it was really cramped. There's heaps of people on it, and you're on the road. And I think that was about 15 hours, that one was. So we got off the bus in Barcelona, night bus journey, and I tell you what, like my back has never been so sore, and it was just so uncomfortable
Uh,
and frustrating, and so sweaty, and man, I
that's
think I can't get the smell of arse sweat out of my.
um. So let's see. What else could I ask? What do you got to say about it?
It's been fun, man. We miss Australia a lot. Like every day, we talk about how we can't wait to get back home. Just all the familiar stuff that we're used to every day. I think the things we miss the most are just being able to get in a car and just drive wherever we want to get food. Kind of knowing the way around. Um, Gets a little bit frustrating not being able to speak the language, but we've managed to get by pretty easily. And just stuff like, we know the quality of food. That's one of the things that we've noticed here is the standards of stuff like hygiene and food standard quality is lower than Australia. We've got quite high standards over there, and it takes a trip over here and a couple of meals to realise it. But the food is so much better over in Australia, especially the sweet food. Everything over here seems to taste like orange. I don't know what they use for their sugar. Like
Orange.
fake orange flavour. It's really quite
They
gross.
just
Yeah.
get
We got to
oranges and
go
put
on
it through a machine, making orange sugar.
everything. Everything's just made out of oranges over here.
Even orange
We had a
trees.
and it was covered in glasses and crap.
That's cool. Is there like many stray animals or something? Bit of an odd question.
No, yeah, there is actually. Well, whether or not they're stray, there's lots of cats and dogs around. Heaps of people have pet dogs, and they're allowed to go anywhere. Like I've seen dogs inside shops that sell food, in the airport, train stations, on trains. There's everyone takes their dogs everywhere. There's a few cats around. We made friends with a cat at our Florence accommodation. Must have been a local cat, but it ended up walking in our open door and sitting in our lounge room asking for food.
That's funny as. And what about that big beetle I saw on you on a picture?
Sorry, man. Say it again.
The beetle.
Oh, in Amsterdam, that was a little orange ladybug that landed on my jumper.
It was pretty big
Some of the
looking.
bugs are, yeah, yeah. Well, there's a, I don't know if I've uploaded it yet. Where was it? It was our last spot. So, Milan. There was this like giant hybrid mosquito wasp thing that flew into our room, and I had to kill it because looked like it could kill a human being. So I've got a photo of that. It looks gnarly. Big stinger on the
Foreign
back. It's like black and
bugs.
yellow striped and that.
Did you put a picture
Pretty
on your
crazy
Facebook
bugs over here as well.
of
Hey,
that? Did you get a picture of it?
what'd you say, man?
Did you get a picture of it? Or awkward silence. Did you get a picture of it? Hello? Is he even on the line?
What?
There he is. Hello?
Hey, do I have a picture of it? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a couple of photos. After I killed it, it landed in a lamp, and so I took a photo of it. So it's nice and lit up, quite detailed. It's good.
That's funny as.
It's hot over here, man.
Yeah, it would be. It's freezing.
It's
What's it?
okay. The only was good for it to be hot was when we went for a swim in the ocean off the coast of Italy. That was good.
And how is my sister holding up there?
Yeah, she's going well, man. I think she misses Australia more than me for sure. She misses all you guys. Misses the little puppy.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we video the podcast. So thanks for saying again time, even though he's still in Europe, and the time zones are quite different, so it's hard to kind of do this.
Yeah, what time is it there?
It's 5:39 p.m. You?
At 10 a.m.
So it's
10:09 a.m.
major.
I just woke up.
Yeah, yeah. But thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and
Yeah,
subscribe.
no worries. Thanks for having me, man.
Well, yeah, you're the third co-host. Well, you don't have to thank. See you guys.